There is something about men of prayer. Exodus 34 and verse 29 to 33. The Bible says, and Moses spent time with God, and he didn't know that his face was shining. It was not just a physical shyness alone, but a radiance, a spiritual radiance that flows from you when you stand before men. That's why your words carry weight. The appearance of your presence can bring order. You see, some people will appear, order takes shape. It's called the Spirit of the Lord on a man. The spirit of order and dominance. Not because people are scared of him. His presence compels order. There are people's presence that compels peace. There are people's presence that are deliverances. It's a level. That's why we call it devotion. You have built it over time. So the earlier you start, the better for you. That's why there are things I can say, you will say it and not get the same result. It's a level. I told you how I cultivated that lifestyle of prayer. A few years ago, I was in a Bible study meeting, and my Bible study teacher, John chapter 11, when Jesus came before the grave of Lazarus, and he prayed a prayer and said, Master. That's why I know what it is to say a man has an encounter. I was just sitting there. It was like thunders in my ears. And Jesus said, Father, thank you for you always hear me. And my Bible study teacher said, if he always hears him, that means he always prayed that his voice is familiar. In normal Bible, people played with still laugh and went home, but it was not normal. That word was thundering in my ears. Pray to a point your voice become familiar to heaven, such that even your thoughts is hard. That's why the Bible says when Jesus came before the grave of Lazarus, he didn't pray. The Bible says he sighed. That word means his spiritual anger threatened death. That's the original Greek. His presence threatened death to disappear. And he called forth Lazarus like a man sleeping in the other room. You don't tell somebody dead to comfort. You tell him to rise. You wear the presence of God. That's why, see, there are too many people are committing so much of suicide because we have so much of carnal people. There are people who they meet you, they lose their appetite to sin. You can carry, I taught a message on the power of an influencing presence. They lose the appetite to sin. They lose suicidal thoughts. It's a level.